Hello and welcome or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, you should subscribe because that's what we do here. Also, don't forget to like this video because it not only helps with the algorithm, which is super important, but it also lets me know that you like the content that you're seeing, which is also super important. That lets me know if I should change things or keep doing them. I mean, I'll probably keep doing them anyway, but it's nice to know if you like it. Anyway, sorry, my dog's like pushing my chair. Also follow on Twitch because we stream over there every day that we stream on YouTube. And we're heading to 1K subscribers on YouTube. Once we get there, I'm going to be doing a live art stream where I'm going to be drawing pictures for you guys as a way of saying thank you for being so flippin' awesome. Okay, I think that's everything. Today, it's raid night. It's raid night! So, we're gonna party! Or something. Something like that. Hi, Space! You're, I can't see your picture here, but I thought I noticed it on my phone. You are Maximus Effortless. Welcome in. Are you excited? I'm very excited. Got the BG all ready to go here, but we're gonna see. I want to see how many folks come in and probably head over to some other server. Maximus, glad you could make it. It's good to have you in chat. Just checking the seeing my phone. Sometimes the messages don't show up. They've been good, but you know, sometimes it's weird. Curl, I guess I know I'll just head over there since you guys are hanging out there. I have to log out to do this, don't I? Whoa, that was a fast log out. Yes, it's awesome. It's meant to be. It's gonna be a good time tonight. So, gotta go. It's JC. Hello. All right, let's see if we'll make it. Curl. I don't know how to pronounce that. Curl. Yeah! We're gonna go look at Tony's FC house. I think that's a good way to kick it off. I got dog hair. Always. And either eating it or it's stuck to everything. It's a good time. I hope everyone's got their Asian glam. It's okay if you don't. It'll be okay if you don't. There's a lot of peeps in this queue. Wow. Sure, sounds good, Tony. Alright. I made sure to find my cloak or robe or whatever. I'm excited. I love that we get to learn more about the Asians. Some thing about the Asians. It's cool. The raid side stories are awesome in the way that they add more context to things, and it's not like it's actually there's stories and you get to learn more about characters and stuff, so that's cool. You're in Ulda, you said? Maximus? I'll come to you. Baby? The heck is Ulda? There it is. Duh. I passed it like 5 times. I finally got Squall Leonhardt's costume, by the way. I've been subscribed long enough. Nice. I think Gemini also started at Ulda. What is you're a potato, right? Where are you? Where are you? There you are! Oh, look at you! You're so cute! Fun! Boom! I love your little BB. BBGG. So cute. Sweet. Oh, look, you guys have dancers on the steps too. Ishgard Residential District. Oh, can I even get in there? Where is that? This game is Final Fantasy 14. Also, hello. Whoa. What is the how do you get to the Ishgard? Oh, hi, Tasha. What up? The Tasha that I grew up with? I love when people make internets to support me. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. We're going to check out a house. Oh, there, residential district. Specified board. Thank you so much. That's so cool. I was like, what is that name? Hi. I talk about you a lot in passing on the channel because people will ask me like why I wanted to start streaming, and I'll reference that we used to hang out and just like play RPGs, and we would take turns reading for different characters and how I loved doing that. And so that's kind of like what this makes me think of. Hey, Sean! Alright, let me see. Tony said we're in Ward 1, plot 50. It only goes up to 30. Just kidding, I found it. Rawr! Okay. Yes. How do I select it? Cancel. Can I go there? Is it selected? I'll just go there, I guess. Vincent. Isn't it crazy that they actually remade Final Fantasy VII? I've played the remakes and oh my gosh, it just brings me right back. It's craziness. Yeah, you guys, if you look in the chat on the overlay, you'll see Derma. Sorry, Derma, and that's my friend, my bestest friend forever that I grew up with, who I used to play games with. So we're graced by like There's an honorable presence in the chat this evening. Your house is on Rafflesia. Well, we'll have to check that one out. Another one of these raid nights. I love going and checking out your houses. We did that with Gemini's once too. Okay, so that's a big cactuar. That's for like the gold saucer. You're cleaning. That makes sense. I was like, it sounds really familiar. Like, is that a cleaning product? That's amazing. I love it. Wait, how do I do this? So Ward 50, Ward 1, plot 50. Is there a way to see like plot numbers here? Yes, there is. Oh my gosh. I'll get this. I'm so new to housing. Come on, go over to 50. What? I guess that's the closest to 50. Pickle Rick in a top hat. Well, close enough. Cactuars, Pickle Rick. Same difference. Okay, let's see. I'm getting closer, Tony. I think. Yeah, Tosh, this game is really cool. Like, it has its own plot line, obviously, as all Final Fantasies do, but there are a lot of references and nods to all the other games, so it's really neat. Oh, yeah. I could see that. Like, games nowadays, especially with how good the graphics are, could easily make me motion sick. You know, playing Hogwarts Legacy, I kind of got that way. Like when flying, or if I looked down the stairs in Hogwarts, my stomach like did that drop thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't. Let's see. Oh wait, I see you. And hi, there you are. Hello, friends. Is this your house? Hooray! There we go. Sorry, my dogs, of course. All right, so this is Tony's FC home. I'm so ready for the grand tour. Look at this chocobo! Oh my gosh, I love his barking. So cute. I was ready for a party. All right, let's do it. It's like a... Oh my gosh. It's like a candy shop, but it's like the whole kitchen. Look at this. Ah! Like a little restaurant. Hey, Gemini! If you want to come join in, you can meet us on Quirrell, but if you aren't, that's okay too. Okay, so this is the entrance is a restaurant and the downstairs is a bar. This is so cute. Right, Sean? What a good idea. Cool. So this is the bar area. Oh my gosh! Look how cool. I love a little chocobo up on the table. Oh my gosh, there's so many chocobos. Amazing. The pool table. This is nice. Me, I am Cheese and Aura. It's like a little dragon humanoid. Like a dragon half. But my girl's purple. Which a lot of people just make them like I don't know, not purple. Any other color but purple. But I love her and her pink eyes. So cute. This is awesome. Give it an 8 out of 10. No Lala step tools. Those are high chairs. I have a Lala high chair in my home. Pool tables are cool. I feel like it's just a vibe. The music is a little spooky downstairs, though. Oh, stuck in roulette. Okay, Gemini, no worries. Oh, your own room. Let's see. Private chamber. Let's retire to the private chamber, shall we? Wow, this is nice. Look at this. It's very cozy. It's like, oops, I'm stepping on you. Sorry, hold on. Whoa. Yes, it makes sense for you to have some for sure. Ooh, the music's fun. Be jamming. Cool. I like it. It's kind of got like that rustic feel, like a cabin kind of, but it's spacious, which is nice. Very cool. What? What is this? I haven't looked. Oh, you don't have an adventurer plate? Oh my gosh, you gotta make an adventurer plate. Maximus. I like your spiky hair. It's so cute. What is this? Flowers? Thank you. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. All the presents. Oh my gosh. What are these? That's so cool. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Awesome. So, I'm not sure if we're going to have any others joining us this evening, but, girly stuff you got but didn't want to throw out. That is fair. They're so cute. I will take all flowers always. So what we could do is, maybe do a party finder, or we could run around and just like advertise in the cities in the chat. Just ask like if people wanted to. I guess not really advertise, but I'm not sure what you guys want to do as far as that, or try queuing. I guess we could just try queuing and see how fast it goes. It is totes up to you. I'm just excited to learn more about the good old Asians. Asians are like Organization 13, but more evil. Gotta go to Old Charlie to start the quest. I looked it up. I came prepared, but I didn't start it because we're gonna start this quest line from the top. I like this. This is fun. This little pool. It's so fun. Ooh, look, a gazebo with a fire pit. How nice! But watch out for those gazebos. They could be pretty scary. Just ask no shoe. I did not already start it. Nope, I waited this time. Yes, all the s'mores. Got s'mores in there, and then we got some meat roasting on a spigot out here. I have this thing too. You get it from that the Monster Hunter quest, right? I'm pretty sure that you told me that, Tony. Want to make 10 mil? You want to make 10 mil? That sounds. What's the catch? That sounds like, I don't know. That sounds like there's some kind of catch to that. Oh snap! Raven's Tongue, thanks for the follow. Just saw your follow. Not sure if you're still watching, but thank you. Welcome. I should make an alert sound on Streamlabs. And decorate your house? Make 10 mil? Oh man, I could get my brother to do it. He likes doing that. I'll hook you guys up. Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna go to Old Charlian so we can get this started, and we'll see who pops in. I think I'm going... Wait, am I going too far? No, I was not. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. That's not a bad deal. I mean, if you don't mind it being decorated poorly, I'll definitely take you up on that offer. Oh, let's see here. Gotta go to the Baldician Annex. Sorry, my nose is... These allergies are great lately. I finally got my allergy meds from my doctor though, but they only help so much, of course. Oh wait, we're not supposed to go in, we go out. Go out here, Gigi. Alright. Let's talk to this potato and get things kicked off. The crystal from beyond. Hee, it appears my calculations were correct. I knew that at this very spot I would encounter none other than Burr, the hero who saw us through the final days. So certain was I of my math that I stood here for. Well, let's not concern ourselves with that. I am MGG, assistant to one Professor Claudian. We work with the Altioscope to observe the ethereal sea and delve into its myriad mysteries. Some mysteries, though, are beyond even our capabilities to unravel. The strange crystal we but recently discovered, for instance, defies our every conjecture. You've been to the center of the star and far beyond it, however, so we hope that you may see something in this crystal that we academics do not. I beg you, lend us your well-traveled eye at Aporia. Professor Claudian will be eagerly awaiting your arrival. Oh, she curtsies. So cute. Oh my gosh, yes, pollen has been so bad. Even my 4 dogs are sneezing. Like, it's just like they go out and sniff the ground for a little bit and they come in and there's like a sneeze attack. Poor babies. So we go, okay, down here. Aporia. Kryptonite. Maybe. Maybe. Huh, heals or DPS? I guess it depends on what you want to do. Heals might get us faster since there's only 3 of us, but if you want a deeps, that's fine too. It's totally 100% okay either way. I was like, this looks familiar, Nimbus. I was like, duh. That's yours, Tony. You guys are so fast. You beat me down here? Claudian. Hello. You got fun hairdo. Greetings, bird. Welcome to my humble laboratory. I am sure Gigi has already told you plenty about us, but allow me to introduce myself personally. I am Claudian, leader of this little research collective. I must admit, I have been nervous about this meeting ever since Gigi set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there is no greater an honor to meet the first woman in history to traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. The professor speaks often and at length of your deeds, but he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other in Charlian, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Peerless, perhaps, but for a single woman. We must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from her, and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the 3 of us for moons. The conundrum to be cracked. Sorry, my dog is antsy tonight, of course. Sticking his bed, hopefully he'll lay down. It was we who peered into the fathomless sea from the antitower in the Dravanian hinterlands. There we spoke with Heidelin and learned of the fate that would befall this star, the final days. Oh, these guys were the ones who talked about it. Okay. Soon thereafter, all research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the Atiascope did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by orders of magnitude. And its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Unfortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Thus did we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and upheld its innermost secrets. And now we should have you see for yourself. A crystal shard in an FF game? I know, it's so unheard of. A crystal shard and the gyroscopic model seen in Dark Crystal. Oh, maybe. Maybe they got some inspiration. A crystal shard. Here is the crystal in question. You know it's always about the crystals. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. She says, oh. Oh. We may have seen that before. Shaped like a chihuahua. I think if you look at it like squint your eyes, it kind of looks like a chihuahua, maybe. Memory abides within this crystal. I know of someone who bears a similar crystal. Memories. It's memories that shape them this way. As I thought, you do know what this is. Please, tell me everything. She's like, you got time? It's gonna be a bit of a story. Sorry, my dog was having trouble. He was having trouble making his blankets go the right way. As Tiny Rock Candy, that would be interesting. Yeah, I mean, that would be such a good... Maybe one of these days. Somebody's got to give the idea, pitch the idea to whoever does their merchandise marketing. I see. The Asians use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages. Memories of martial techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or storied stones passed from master to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? Thanks, Tony. I think it's a fun one. Asian memories. Windows through which we can gaze upon the convocation of 14. Unlike the crystal in Burr's story, this one does not bear the mark of the convocation. Who, then, could these memories belong to? And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift on the ethereal sea? Ah, what a true scientist. I got so many questions. That guy just shrugs. He's like, oh, don't ask me. Professor Claudian! Oh my gosh, I don't know if I saw that one. That's so funny. Huh, yes? I'm well aware that contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but there is propriety to consider. We have a guest, one you invited explicitly. Must we do this every time? He does seem nice, eh? Just a little spacey. What? Ah, yes, of course, our guest. Terribly sorry. I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. Perhaps a more, engaging use of, your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. She's like, let me touch it. If anyone, message, come, Pandaemonium, please. Faces, grave threat, star, in danger. Well, that sounds like a normal memory. That expression does not bode well. What did you see? Pandaemonium. 'Tis not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of the ancient tongue serves me, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. All demons? Uh-oh. In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I would have the aforementioned examples of crystallized memory to hand. Nebjiji, Rusuno, I entrust their procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. As for you, Burr, there is a person I would have you seek, the one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip far into the past, to an era before the Sundering. I know of only one individual capable of such a feat, the very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. Yeah, I'm a time traveler, no big. I got this. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures beg our belief, and their veracity has been subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is fact. So I ask of you now, return to the past. Find out what and where Pandaemonium is, and if we need to be concerned by this message. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession. I do not think you have seen the last of its memories, and more may be drawn out as you approach their source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings. Other people in the corner in the picture. Don't be embarrassed. They're the other peeps. They're YouTube peeps. There's YouTube and Twitch peeps in that combined chat. We are from everywhere. Do. Sorry, I was checking up on if I missed anything in there. Hi guys. Here, I'm going to pass this on to you, Tony. In case I'm in the middle of doing stuff and more people come and join us. That way, somebody can just invite them. Ooh. See, Gemini, I just passed it to you. My life is stranger than fiction. Tony, could you, invite Gemini? Nariko. I don't think I can invite. Okay. Thank you so much, Tony. No lala punting. Okay, you promised, so don't do that. No worries, Tosh. You're good. My community over here, I am very fortunate. We have very friendly, very chill, welcoming people that sit and watch and play the game with me. We have a Discord too, and everybody is so super awesome and nice. I have been very, very lucky to have met some cool people. So even if you're shy, it's okay. They do not judge. We have cool folks here. Plus, you're my childhood best friend, so like if they judged, I would just have to beat them up. Where am I going? Where am I going? Journey to the ocular. Okay. Ooh, we have to do it like from there. All right. Well, this is cool. We get to do the crystarium again. Ah, dumb nose. Let me get a sip of my drink real quick. The only bad part of these raid quests is they're all reading, so I get really thirsty. Oh no, Arabelle, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ugh. Good luck with your card making. Very sorry to hear that. Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, yes, her life is stranger than fiction, but my life can be stranger than fiction sometimes too, honestly. Honestly. That's some interesting experiences. Okay, I stand corrected. We have a lot of judgmental people in this group apparently, but they all are okay with being judged as well, so you can feel safe. No, Sean, I feel that too. Sometimes life is very strange. I will. Is your Discord name the same? Here. Oh, I can't type it. If you hit !point Discord, type it in. That'll pop up the Discord link. And then you'll be able to find me on Discord. Oh, I missed what that voice said. That's okay. It said something. Probably about... Yes, come, Pandaemonium, quickly! This is cool though. I like that we can come back here for it. Did she just get punched? Did she just get like ramsacked? Coming through? Oh my goodness! My poor baby! Okay, sounds good, Josh. Urgh. Oh, did we just crash into somebody? Hey. Could it be? No, of course not. Apologies, but for the briefest moment I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. She told me a falling star would appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so literal. Her face. Her surprised face is so funny. Just like, oh. She gets surprised over the littlest things. But I guess I understand her being surprised over this. Man, the one that still makes me laugh, and I think of it because recently I edited the scene in Shadowbringers. But it's where Emmett literally told us, like, maybe a few hours ago that he was gonna see us again real soon, and then we walk into the crystarium to talk to everybody, and Emmett's there, and her face is like, she's like, oh my god. So yeah. Oh no, YouTube crashed on you, JC. I'm so sorry. I cursed it. I cursed it. Themis. Who this Themis? Themis? Aw, apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themis. As you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Elphis's observers. Rather, I am come here on an assignment, which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. You certainly do not. You do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain that you do not belong here, or any place I know, for that matter. He's like regular sized, but that must mean he's very young since everybody here's ginormous. I'm Azum's familiar. I'm also here on an assignment. It appears my initial impression was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at her disposal. She's like, who you calling unique? If you are here at Azum's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate Pandaemonium, yes? If so, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? What? I think you collided with my skull. I see. I believe that dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. She's like, okay. Oh, she looks a little wary. She's so cute. I'm only a little biased. I think she's adorable. Her big pink eyes. Fascinating. While I cannot say much as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in Pandaemonium. The facility extends beneath Elpis and is overseen by the words of La Habrea. It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. Several days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of its surrounding ether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandaemonium ceased. Huh, that's not good. I am here as representative of an organization that works directly with the convocation and have been tasked with investigating this incident. Now that there is some measure of transparency between us, might I offer a suggestion as to what we should do next? His eyes are so blue. So pretty. Woohoo, materials! I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really dug into materia yet. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment. Ah, fun. Oh, look at all the friends. You're so small, you look like the minions. When you sit down, you're like the same size. Ooh. Who's this minion? Oh, guys, you'll never guess what I did. I got flying here. We don't have to fly anywhere, but I just wanted to show you that I actually put in some work to get ether currents the other day because I knew we'd be in the area. I was like, I'm gonna do it. You know what? Let's take our intermission here now. And then we'll come back in like 5 minutes to continue forward since it's like almost 9. So let's just do that before we start this quest so we don't have any interruptions. So, we'll be right back. 5 minutes. Everybody get snacks, your drinks, use the restrooms, and we'll be our feet. Ah, sorry, y'all. Puppy. There's peeps in the kitchen. So, of course, dogs are like, look, there's Gemini. I was wondering where you were. I saw your minion, but I was very, very low. I was like, wait. But then I saw you floating around in that polyp. Look at you. You're a cute cat girl. What is this? Oh my gosh. She's so cute. You've got the chimera. Is that the chimera as a mount? That's so freaky, but I love it. I need it. How I get him? He's a creepy. Who are you? Are you freaking the Azure Dragoon? Huh? Try over here, leaning on a wall. Oh, so cute. Not to pet the potatoes. Alright. It's Vivi! Yeah! See, Sean, now you know Vivi! Yes, yeah, Gemini's tune is very cute. I think everybody's tunes are very cute. Oh gosh, no way. Except, watch out, because Gemini's got an avoidance of potatoes. It's got as a condition. It's called punting lalas. Condition. There's no cure, unfortunately. Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandaemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways from the falling star I had been waiting so long for. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with the friend I mentioned earlier. She had also noticed the anomaly near Pandaemonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. However, she eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but she left me with these words: "Fear not, for in my absence a star shall fall before you." While I could not comprehend her meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. She does have a way of being right about these things. Even so, her hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it to say that I am grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the wards of La Habrea for entry into Pandaemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at Anagnosis. You okay there? I don't know. Got some problems. Even your minion was like, no! Wait, I wish there was like a stick. Like a poke with a stick option. I could just poke you with my finger. Let's see, where are we off to? Where the familiars dare in Anagnoresis. I can't say any of these names. But I can fly! Ta-da! Whee! Here we are. Ah, so much faster. Flying is like so convenient. Oh, the chocos. It's blue. I like the blue chocobo. The polyp. Words of La Habrea. Hello. What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandaemonium. His eyes are creepy. I shall register your ether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandaemonium as you please. Now, that was a painless process. I take this as a sign that we were meant to conduct our investigations together. Of course, while you have been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warder's instructions at all times. She's like, what? What do you even mean? Of course. Those who conduct their work within Pandaemonium are called warders for their role with respect to the creatures within. Warders. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of La Habrea has deemed certain such creations as worthy of further study, interring them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandaemonium are not merely researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip their shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imagery, but Pandaemonium is a frightful place. A dungeon. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with utmost haste. Master La Habrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. Then I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss as of late. The warders have reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in ether have been observed, but surely Master La Habrea would have acted if they were anything more worth worrying about. Master Lala Bread! I know him, I think, if it's the same Lala Bread. I see. It appears La Habrea is kept well abreast of the goings-on here, then. I hope I am not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master La Habrea. You know him? Know him? We've met. Oh, the stories I could tell you. We're old college buddies. You are no mere familiar, are you? Master La Habrea is not known for being generous with his time. That one would have stories of his company almost beggars belief. Regardless, while I doubt I need to tell you this, he is of the convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandaemonium. The news that will take us there is on the eastern bank of Leth. Let us delay no further. What are you guys talking about? Oh. I want to name your price. Such devastation. Hooray! I love this dog. Argo. Which way are we going, by the way? I have no idea where we're going. Left. This way. Boop. Welcome back, Maximus. We are on our way to Lethe. Leith? I think it's up here. Oops. Let's fly through the waterfall. Yes. Alpus is so pretty. Did I go too far? No, we're good, we're good. Just wanted to go through the water. It's so high up. You can fly really high in this area because of these. That's pretty crazy. When I first got flying, I was like, wow, I don't think this is normal. Here he is. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearance, but is it true that you too have met La Habrea in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager, or else why would fate have orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled Pandaemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure, eh? Teleporting to Pandaemonium! Let's go! I'm so excited, huh? I'm just so curious to learn more about them. Okay, this is crazy. It looks like the 13th. A little bit. It is as much as I feared. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so grave a portent as I had imagined. Hey, Dave, it's good to see you. I was worried about you because I'd heard about some bad tornadoes that happened over Memorial Day. So it's so good to see you. So grave a portent as I had imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeting and vain hope. Sorry, hold up. Sorry about that. Yes, crystal coral. We went so there would be a better chance of everyone getting together. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. It's pretty creepy. Giant cages from the ceiling is freaky. I've not seen that show, Sean. That's a cute name for a show about pandas. Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws, however. Someone, or something, is tampering with the protections. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Fear not, there is no immediate danger. I reinforced what protections I could the moment we arrived. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandaemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them down. Well, geez, that's not good. Whether in another way, I would gladly choose it, but let us at least be grateful that neither of us is here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. Of course, you have my promise. This request doesn't come as a surprise, to be honest. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Thank you for offering your help so willingly. If weapons are drawn, I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your ether as basis for illusory allies that will fight at your side. Perhaps 7 shall do. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. That's how you write in that it's a raid. Then so shall it be. Now, what I wonder awaits us in Pandaemonium's pitiless halls. Interesting. Has it been hot today, Sean? I was like, maybe heat lightning? Is your electricity flashing? Yeah, we're ready! Ready! Well, actually, we need Dave. We need Dave. Oh yeah, their electricity is fixed. Well, that's good. I knew you said you had... somebody was coming to look at it. Yes, I forgot for a moment. Un momento. I'm just so hyped. Do. Oh, I will do my best at taking. Where are you guys? Are you in here? Where are you? How come I can't run? It says it's not ready. No running allowed. Ugh. Run in. So this is cool. We can run all the way over here. It's pretty neat. That doesn't open though. Ugh. Squeaky. You get in your own zone. That's so weird. That's so crazy. It's like alternate realms. Like I'm a ghost running around in your realm right now. So silly. All right, Dave, cool. We are ready as soon as you get here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to join the Discord, if you're watching and you're not in the Discord, we have a link in the description under this video, as well as all my other socials. I have a Patreon if you want to support the channel that way. We do monthly movie nights. You'll get access to videos before everyone else. And you'll also get access to behind the scenes sort of things, other journals, blogs. Fun stuff like that. My dog thinks that we're closing out, because I usually say this at the end, but I figured since we are having a moment, I would just talk about my stuff. Sir, he is always dressed as a stalwart knight. Ah, the darn congestion, it follows us everywhere. Okay, sounds good, Dave. Cross-world party, I always forget about those. They're so cool that you could do that. Yeah. Sir Roland. Paladins. Paladins are cool. Dave is here! Do you mind doing the honors to invite him? Oh my gosh, I keep punching my microphone. Paladin. I haven't tried Paladin yet. But they're cool. It's like the classic hero. Sword and shield is kind of cool. Crossworld party! Hooray! Thank you. Ready. Ready, ready, ready. Go. I'm nauseous. I'm nervous because this is the first raid I am taking. But I'm so ready. 5 minutes? Yes. This should go quick because we just need to pick up some more deeps. It's not too shabby. Gosh, this nose is killing me. Yeah, they did like an excellent job for the dark storyline, even though I didn't totally finish it. I finished the first part. We're gonna finish the rest of it one of these days. But I love the job quest lines that they have their own little lore. I think that's cool. I was not expecting that. Wow, we're ready. Here we go. Your shoulder. I'm sorry, your shoulder's messed up, Maximus. Hopefully it will calm down. Oh my gosh, I need to do something with this microphone instead of punching it. So sorry, guys. Watch the chains. Who's this? Ugh, I'll save them. I must. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, he's cool looking. This appears to be one of the warders we seek, but I'm afraid he is in no state to answer questions. Perhaps we must fight him. I don't know what I said. It's so cool. My friends! Here they are! Eric Thorios. The lack of music is so eerie. Oh, the chain sound is so creepy. I hate it. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah. Oops. Hello. The music! Gosh, music is so cool. Floor take. We always need a floor take, okay? Uh-oh. Your bones to ash, your flesh to ice. Opposite colors. Uh-oh. Woof, it's scary. Flying chains are, they are kind of overused, but it's cool. It is cool. It's like you've got to have a lot of power to be able to control chains. Because, like, you know, that's kind of unpredictable. Unless you got a handle on that. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I can allow you to run free. Watch you away once and again forever. Chains to bind you. Don't do it. Don't be binded. Now the lives of my colleagues are at stake. Feel an overwhelming cold. Oop. Opposite. Ooh. We did it! Good job! Good job, everyone! Woohoo! That wasn't too bad. Woohoo! This poor guy. I'm smooshed. That was a thrilling display, and if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your ether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth, after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warder, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us, sight unseen. He has chains around his waist. That's a nice little touch. I don't know if they all do, but... he stirs. What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew naught of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I may have fallen upon some less capable of defending themselves. I am Eric Thonios, a warder of Asphodelos, Pandemonium's highest layer, and the place we're in now. One must wonder why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandaemonium? I don't know. Well, thanks, Nicey. You can just... Or Nikki. That might be wrong. But you can just stay in here forever. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The creations endowed with Asphodelos have been set free and stalk its halls to no end but violence. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? Ah, you're awesome. Well, I appreciate you. No, never. Each level of Pandaemonium is under the charge of a keyword who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master Lalabret is absolute. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realize that I've become separated from my colleagues. Thank you, Esther. Appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for following too, guys. Thank you. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Oh, I think I said that already. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury. Then blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see. Your senses may have been muddled by magics that affect the mind. Perhaps the selfsame ones that saw you separated from the other warders. Whatever has taken a hold of me, thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Well, I'm not so sure. Thank you, Nikki. Very much appreciate you stopping in and for following and all the nice compliments. Thank you. Horror among horrors. So, Pandemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual, or individuals, that released its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. The music stopped. Themis, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive a word of what has transpired here, what measures would they take? Doubtless they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandaemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. Yeah, that's what my thoughts were too. As I thought, were the creatures to escape into the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of Lalibird would never risk that, despite what value the research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. You would go alone. I won't leave the other warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same. Themis, I know the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please, say not a word of this to the Convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Oh, forgive my rudeness, Erchthonius, but my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. Hello. That being said, our investigation has only just begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey. So, for the time being, there is slightly more than resolve to rely upon. That's it, be a good egg. Otherwise, I'll have to hit you with my axe. I knew you would be all too eager to join us. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend, which goes some way toward encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. So you agreed to help? For the moment our goals align. The protective magics of Pandaemonium yet hold, so for the moment time is in our favor. Let us proceed upon the course you and Burr have set us upon. She's like, I got you. Themis said, Burr, yes? Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt already. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandaemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more entertaining than a pair of 2. Now, let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates in case any have followed you out. This song. Right? It's really, I always think that when I kind of like, I'll watch other people's, like when I got the clips for that video I did of my Endwalker video, like I took 1 or 2 clips from different people's streams, like, are just like uploads on YouTube, because I just needed certain parts of the scene, and so there'd be other characters and they're doing different actions, and it was funny. My dog, every time I talk, he thinks that we're doing something. It's just one of those nights, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I think he's just tired and wants to cuddle, but it's still a little early. We still have at least another hour for stream. He knows the drill. He's just being a fusspot. My dogs just like to try. They like to try and like tell me when we should do things. Push their luck. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's cool that they did that. They gave each race their own kind of ways of sitting. And gender. It's like race and gender have different ways that they do things. It's cute. Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor mortar has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the warders and creations both? Naturally, although they may be dangerous, they're valuable research subjects. I wouldn't see our labor, our untold hours of study, go to waste. I dare say Lalabred would smile to hear you say such a thing. That is, if we had cause to report this incident to him. Smile? I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Oh no! Ah! She says, what? Oh, look at you go! Now you're on the YouTube side of things. Yeah, YouTube seems to work. I don't know what's up with Twitch's server. Sometimes the Twitch server drops the stream, and sometimes there's not as many people chatting over on the Twitch side. But we've always got someone over on the YouTube side. Welcome to the YouTube side. Oh my gosh, to see the toss a Lala as a projectile. You know what? Maybe on one of the Hildebrand quests. I could see it. Ah, so you have met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandaemonium. I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility. That is to say, La Brea's predecessor in the position of Chief Keyword. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. 'Twas she who appointed me to this position, in fact. I see. I did not know there was a Chief Keyword before La Brea. Your motivation to save your research subjects is not entirely driven by duty to the words. Then, you wish to also preserve the work of your mentor. You've the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas of how to go about that, however. I'm a mere warder and cannot wield intermittent magics. Intermittent magics. But of course I can hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle earlier, I bound you in ethereal shackles. Interment is a more refined and powerful magic based upon the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only the keyword of each tier is permitted to use interment. Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft, actually. La Brea himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, interment freezes the very space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed, while the illusory beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of interment, and I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. Gemini. Don't get Gemini excited, Tony. I am afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast said spells with any consistency. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyword without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of interment and its inner workings, perhaps. This is true, Sean. Well, you have a warder standing in front of you. Leave the fighting to me. You two can figure out the rest. I'll say that. I dare say we can do just that. Ekthornos, you implied that what prevented you from performing interment was lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I can't say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believed it may be our best recourse. That is, of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep and we would have to start over. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that the emotions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Nod. All the nods. Very well. Let us work out the specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of the escaped creatures. Though, I suppose there is the matter of finding one. It would be foolish to rush him blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage a single creature that Burr could dispatch on her own if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and I may have an idea in that regard. I recall seeing the hippocampus wandering the waterways during my fight. Perhaps it's still there. The hippo! Few of the subjects housed within Asphodylus are fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Then that shall be our first target, or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence with the atonement magic, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. Aye, aye, Captain. As dependable as ever. Once you have given it a thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the keywords magic. Until then, my illusions shall fight by your side. The hippocampus will be alone, but it's a daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic warps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. You guys ready to fight the hippocampus? I am so ready. Let's do it. Oops. The restrooms. The fastball special. That's so funny. How about we take the next puppy break here before we sign up for the fight? That way we won't have to worry about it. I think that's a good time for an intermission. So we will be right back. Yes. See you in 5 minutes. BRB. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome. Alright. I hope everyone had a nice little break. My pups certainly did. They got a treat. It's always a good break when they get a treat. Maybe that's why he was bugging me. He was like, you need to take another break because we get stuff when you take breaks. That would be so funny. That would be amazing. It would be so good. All right, I'm good to go. Ready to go. I figured I'd put this up because wasn't sure if everyone's back, but that lets us know that we're good to get rolling. Oh, oh, oh. Just almost clicked out of it. Oh no, 9-minute wait time. It's okay. I'm sure it'll go faster than that. Thankfully, we got a good group going. A hippo or a brain? Only time will tell. I know, I'm like hippocampus, so maybe we're fighting a giant brain, but also it's spelt with a K. I don't know if that makes a difference. It's probably just a huge hippo. Knowing Final Fantasy and Square and how they work, it's probably a giant hippopotamus. That it has a brain for a body or something. I don't know. The brain that's shaped like a hippo. Or a horse. It's probably a horse. Probably. Here we go! Yes! Rampaging S. Yo, 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 yo! What is it? Is it a hippo horse? Oh. That looks like more than one thing. Yeah, I know, it's funny. Right? It does have like a wintry vibe, doesn't it? Interesting. I'm not quite sure what we're looking at here, but it's cool. Mindful of the water. Okay. Like a water horse. I was kind of wondering if it would be something horse-like. Based on my experience with how Squaresoft, or Square Enix, that shows my age right there. That's for you, JC, calling it Squaresoft. I guess Gemini too. But that's like usually like horse things have hippo or something in it, because whatever, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Head and body are at odds, yet I doubt it signifies anything good. Ah! Don't do that. No. Do, do, do. Ow. Thanks, Gemini. That's the true name. I know, I miss the good old days of it being called Squaresoft. The sluices are beginning to grow. Is that what? We do well to flee to higher ground. Uh-oh. Boop. Toe cross the stream, guys. Yeah, yeah, this whole place is really cool. Elpis, it's got a ton of references to Greek mythos. Like all of the people's names are from Greek mythology, and Like the creatures' names and such. Oh, 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 I tried running and I just didn't. Thanks, Dave. Squaresoft just slipped right on out. Let's just jump in there. Get him. Get him. Get back over there. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hit. Okay, good. Did not. Oh, the music in this game, though, is so good. Oh, so good. Makes me so happy. Rude. Oh, I used both of those. I didn't mean to use both of those things. I guess Shake It Off came in handy there. A little bit. Uh-oh. I think so. I think it was. I can't remember. Man, I want to play that game again. It has been so long. I was listening to the soundtrack for both of those games, 1 and 2, not too long ago. Maybe like a month or so ago. I was like, I need some music that's going to get me in a happy mood. So I found them on YouTube. Oh no, everywhere we go, we're forced to run into each other. Look at all this water. Hippocampus' severed head appears. Oh dear. Dang it. They don't like it. Don't like that at all. Oh gosh. Stay away from me, everyone. Stay away from me. Stay far, far away. This song has a bit of like Sephiroth's theme song vibes. It's that organ. Makes me think of it. Kitty Ed! Shorty's song gets stuck in my head all the time. Anything is fine with me. Always in my head. Woohoo! Good job, guys. That was crazy. Crazy up in here. Look at us. We're so cool in the background. A cool team. I got all this stuff. Yeah. Good job, everyone! Woohoo! One of these days, this nose will be done with being a jerk, but today is not that day. I knew that you were no mere mercenary, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandaemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection. In no small part thanks to you two. Thermos's power was more than enough to complete the interment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper magos. Truly, having seen your abilities firsthand in your fight with Burr, I beg to disagree. Shackles is the one exception, and 'tis only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. JC, you know Bust a Groove! Ah! I love Bust a Groove. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible after all. Getting lots of materials. All the materia. And steal your materia. What? While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. The keyword of Asphodelis is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the keywords besides their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Materia, girl. I wish. I know nothing about materia on this game. Who's this? Of course, a man named Hesperus is in charge of Asphodelos. Not only does he have enough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He has done much to ensure that I flourished here, in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and I have always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, keywords are not only masters of interment, they can also bend the hallways of Pandaemonium to their will with creation magics. With all this in mind, I am certain that so long as Hesperus guides them, the other warders are safe. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of the waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperus is as capable and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has like as not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle of Asphodelis. From there they could flee to Abyssos if hard-pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, and we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asphodelis, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix, last I checked. I know, JC, watch out. Well, Miss Dermaclean right here. She's the friend that I used to play all these games with back in the day. Pish posh, age is but a number. Phoenix. I have heard the name before. A fiery bird with life eternal. Phoenix spelt with an I. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. It was such a good time. So fun. The music was banging. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. And he was hardly the only one. This Phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye, far from evoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash. Thus was it confined within Pandaemonium. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned more and more, researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea and his words. When I received word that at long last La Habrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Praise hell, how did the warders of Pandaemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Habrea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. La Habrea sounds like a right terrible person. Nobody likes La Habrea. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandaemonium, we would make that assumption at your own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asphodelus's most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. That's awesome. It's so good. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. This is so creepy. Cool castle, but also very creepy. I may have spoken of you once or twice. JC's been here a long time. Since like... since the very, very beginning. Almost. Oh my goodness, what? He's like a vampire. Okay, well, what a twist. What? The guy's done lost his mind. I knew it. You can't trust a man in silver hair with silver hair wearing glasses. Not in video games or anime. It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. Plausible. If those were creation magics at work, then that means... Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to enter the Phoenix. Yes, since ARR. Gemini, you've been here for a long time too. It's been such a lovely journey. I just can't believe we're into Dawn Trail now. That's wild. Are you ready, kids? I'm so ready. Yes, I've only said nice things, but I have spoken about you quite a bit on here. There's lots of good memories around the games that we've been playing. So, I'm going through Final Fantasy IX right now. We play that on Saturdays. So, there's just so many memories. I mean, oh my gosh, like, just reading Kuja's lines again makes me die, like, out of pure bliss. But there's so many good memories tied to a lot of the games that we played, or the new games that we play, because they remind me of other games. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. What the heck? Ah! There we go. That was crazy fast. I couldn't even click it fast enough. That's how fast that was. Oh, music. So good. Gemini, or JC, you've been here, I think, longer than Gemini. Because I think I played Rebirth before I played, started 14, I think. Nine, yes! Yes, Saturdays. You gotta come in on Saturdays if you can. Final Fantasy IX is the best. This is so good. So many good memories. Well, it's getting good now because, you know, we got to the point where Kuja, what did he do? He trapped us all in his little palace, so we're getting to where there's going to be a lot more Kuja action coming up, too. Oh God, everybody got the flame and amaranth. Aha! Well, that's crazy. Did I say you could hit both tanks at the same time? No. That's not fair. Ah. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. I don't love that. What? I guess I'll just die too. So we can all start. There's no way I'm gonna kill that guy. Not alone. Not at this point. So use that self-destruct to kill fires. Those fireball. Aww. Well, you are always welcome. This community is really cool. So, if you want to be less of a hermit, and meet more folks, you're definitely welcome to come and hang out in the streams anytime. And also the Discord. We have a Discord that is open to everyone. The rules are very basic. It's basically don't be a jerk. Try to keep it a nice, happy, supportive place. I'm not as good as you do it, but I do give them a bit of a twang. This music seems not fitting there. What are we doing with these? Anything? Nothing? Because I'm a tank? I don't know. These raid fights can be tricky though. It's like, the mechanics are different. Uh-oh. He's weak. The storm sweeps through, pouring burning rain. Ah. My time. Ah, I'll get this one. 5% less hermit. That's good. That's good, good, good. Any percent less hermit is a good upgrade. Say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. Were we supposed to avoid that? What happened there? Lead the bird circles away from each other. Oh. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. This fight is... Huh. Lame. We'll get him though. This is it. Third time's the charm, guys. The music doesn't seem right now. There we go. Dig, dig. It did. I was like, it's like, you know what, you're right. We need to sound a little more evil. Where's the organ? Cue the organ. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, don't. Don't hurt me. Okay, we got here this time. Last time. He's gonna send out some little birdies now, I think. Storm sweeps through. I think it has to be... don't touch, don't touch. There. Oh my gosh, don't kill us. Did we do it? We did it right, I think. I think we did it right that time. Seems like it. Okay, woo! We did that. We made it through that one. Thank the heavens. Praise the 12. Hey, what's up, Biddy? Sorry. We've been stuck with that part. So, it's a little nerve-wracking there. Get out of here with all this running in a circle. Thanks for coming in, JC. It's so good to see you. Drive safely. Kiss the wifey for me. And pet the poops. No. There we go. Like, why can't I button the right way? Fire is consuming the field! No! Oh dear. Oh dear. Get over here. Uh-oh. Oops. Dig! Stop it with that nonsense. Wow. The la-la laugh kills me. The little wicked la-la laugh. Whee! Uh-oh. Wow, this is crazy. Oh, he's so close. We're getting there. Oh gosh. Ah! No, no, no. Ah! Shoot! What happened? What? What did I do? Thanks, Maximus. Oh, we won. We did it anyway. We won. We did it anyway. Good job, everyone. That was tricky. That was a little tricky. We did it. I know. Great shot. Wait. Confused Pikachu face. Hub's angry. Trapped. Grr. Got him. Big bad birdie. Look at these cute peeps. I love that you can see everybody. I say it every time, but I do. I think it's so cool how you can see all the other people. Unsung armors. Glamours. I don't know who to choose. They're all so cool. I could see the little dancer kitty behind me in the the thing, so I chose her. Bye, friend. Yay! I got a player commendation. Woo! Amazing. With that, the phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person at Asphodelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Though fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. A contemptible display as befits an inferior specimen. Oh. What, you think you're so smart? Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment drag the phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. To speak English. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. What the heck? Dude, you trying to be a vampire? Keyword Hesperos, why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandaemonium? Pandaemonium, pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Oh, Erchthonios, must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. Can't read these words. I can't read at all. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperus I know. Something has warped you too from the inside out. Insert, oh no, he's hot. Oh no, he's hot. He's a vampire. He looks like a vampire. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. What a jerk. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential. To be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Rude. But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Yatios! What's up? Silence! You are not worthy to utter his name. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hippotheus shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful unto the end of days. Dang. And he shall require no other. I think not. He is a vampire. Look at his sharp fangs. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Ericthonios is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. But let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos's mind, it has plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the Phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing, where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphalt and Delos. I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. If Alucard worked in IT, I totally missed that. I eagerly await your arrival, Ericthonios. Even dullards have their uses. That's amazing. So how many, does this have more to it, or is it like the 3, is this, how long is this raid, by the way? My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Ericthonios worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Poor guy. You're like so loyal and you look up to somebody, ugh, and then they turn around and become a terrible person. Is it like, and then there's 3 sets similar to the, like Alexander or Gaia, Eden. Cool. Cool. I'm enjoying it. I like seeing stuff with the Ascians and the ancients, if you will. Oh yes, we actually went across. We're in Coral right now, but we do have a cross-world party. So, if you could get over to Crystal, I'm sorry, Latios. I totally forgot that we are in a different world. If you can get over, definitely we will add you. Sorry. Yeah, we just decided we would go to Crystal because it makes it easier for everyone because it's rare to get into Midgard Sorber. Okay, that makes sense. All right, cool. We've got you. Tony will add you once you come on over. Sweet. Much as I am loath to disturb Ericthonios so soon after what had just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keyword and his father. Wait, is that his dad? Are you telling me that vampire asshole? Sorry for my language, but that jerk is his father? And he was so mean to him? I hate it. I hope that's not what they just said to me. Gemini's on their best behavior tonight. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandaemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I'm La Habrea's son. Oh, okay. La Habrea's son. Good, phew. I was like, ugh. So that's why he knows La Habrea. But La Habrea is also a jerk, so he said got no happy memories with him, which is also sad. This poor Thonios. Bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Habrea. 'Twas La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the woods of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? Her eyes are so full of wonder, she's like, what? How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You've the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see there was little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now when he offered not one drop of compassion then? Ah, I see. She is no longer with us. An expression to convey the end of a life. I have known only the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that oft he comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. He says, no. Of course, there are more pressing matters at hand after all, namely how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to interment. In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. Family drama indeed. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pandaemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? I want answers too. If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. I got it. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Ericthonios' plan. Thank you, Burr. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the berrrlynn, a beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperos merged his essence with. It is a vampire. Oh, an energy vampire. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. I believe in it too. We can do it, guys. You just gotta believe. The fourth circle. Yay. Bonjour. I haven't even started it. Started it. No way, Vlatios. We got this. Vampire schmampire. Yeah, sorry for my... I had to take this fight, which I'm excited to do, but I also... It was like, I don't have any other level 90s for anything now. I have to level up my red mage. I really do want to get my red mage up there. And also, like, my pictomancer is not. Oh, jeez. No, no, no. No, no. We're already there. Yes. Look at him go. Friend, I summon you. Look at all of us. So cute. Oh, he's removing his glasses. Gotta remove your glasses so they don't break. Emethios Hesperos. He's spooky. I don't like the way he looks at me. Matios. Yay! Ooh, this music. It's got Avenged Sevenfold vibes, the vocalist. Oh, shoot. Oop. Woo. Yeah. You never know what you're gonna fight in this game too, because there's so many like crossovers with the other games and just they get real creative with the enemies and stuff sometimes. It's so cool. If you insist upon this folly, then you must face the full extent of my authority. Respect my authority. Basically what he's saying. We are. It's very Castlevania. This is for you, Shaw. It's like they did this on purpose. Ah. This music is so good. Yet eat the turns, and by it shall you be undone. No. Uh-oh. So, what are we doing here? Oh. Tweaky. Ah! This guy's scaring me. Oh no, I ran into the spikes. Shoot. I always gotta do it. I always gotta do it. I didn't realize there were spikes around here. Thanks, Dave. Ah! Ah! No. That was poor timing for me to accept that on my part. Oh no, we're so close. I forgot to tell them it was my first time too. Thanks. Thank you, Maximus. Oops. Well, I didn't quite mean to do that move there, but I guess it did help everyone, so that's nice. Oh no. What is this? What was that? You just threw carpets on us? The heck? Absorbs ether. No way, no way, no way, no way. The floor tastes like peaches. Ew. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it could be worse. No, she just jumped right on top of me. Don't appreciate that. Oh. Shoot! So... Whew. This guy's rough. The sound effects. Oh no. Shoot. Get him. Oh. So scary. Same here, Gemini. He's not my favorite jerk I've ever met. I'm gonna tell you that much. I had to have a favorite jerk, it wouldn't be him. Do we do it? Yes! Could be worse. Good job, everybody! That guy was tough. Oh, poor baby. At least he didn't break his glasses. Oh. The la sound. Wow. All the looting. Job well done, all. Good job. You did a great job, Latios. Strikes a triumphant but not too triumphant pose. That's pretty funny. Ah, you did a good job, Dave. That was perfect. Huh. Let's do it. This jerkwad. Go kick his shoe. Now, Thibis, we end this here. Fools, I will not be put in chains. Great. I had a feeling something like this would happen. He made him, they designed him to look too cool for him to just die right now. Surely. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. You should have. What were you thinking, Latios? Despite your victory, you should never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. You are wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Yes, my repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Say what? I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die. With dignity. This, is, what's his face? A shard of this guy? Cause that reminds me of somebody else. A little bit. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You were better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandaemonium. You had La Habrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. Power can change a man. Person. Power can change anybody. Crazy. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hespero's infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be La Habrea's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought a verboten power that La Habrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warps one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. It's not as uncommon as you might think. It happens, but that doesn't mean it's right. I mean, just reminds me of somebody else we know. I see. I admit I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies naught but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true, how it is to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are living to consider. We must find the other wardens and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hespero's magic is fading throughout the Asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? He's like, haha, watch me. What? What is this presence? Oh. Oh no! Ericthonios, what lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodelos to Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. Ruh-roh. What is this? What is the meaning of this? A warning sigil? How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to appraise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. Uh-oh. Although we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandaemonium's troubles. My head is still swarming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that this same magic could have poisoned Hesperos' heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then in his altered state he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments. For more potential Theoi. If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. Do not lose heart yet, Erchthonios. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Timotheus, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandaemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creation still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield interment magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Just like that, then nothing's stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Just so. I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? 'Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandaemonium, then I'm not above asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperos' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Erchthonios and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandaemonium saved. Thank you, Themis. Hesperos' words seem to have affected me more than I realize. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Burr her rest. Besides, you have someone waiting your report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Oh yeah, I forgot the whole reason why we're here is because that guy. Gotta go back to Apuria, all the way back there into the present day. Alright, let's see. In here. Yeah, here. I'm trying to close out of things. Jump in there. Oh, I'm too big. Ah, I just walked through that door. It's magic. Oh, how? I crouch, I guess. That's so funny. Welcome, Burr. Back from the past, none the worse for wear, I see. So what did you find? She's like, well, just let me tell you. Do you believe in vampires? Well, you do now, cause... So there is evil afoot in Pandaemonium, an already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Burr heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm we shall unveil that mystery, with the help of Burr, of course. But by her actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet she returns to the same present she left. Which can only mean one thing, that her intervention in Pandaemonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. Huh? Yeah. There is no telling what consequences, I didn't mean to skip that. They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beasts that arose during the final days. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandaemonium? She says, yeah. It's pretty there, so I guess I'll go back. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Ah, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. My lady is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the postmodern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will be glad to offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras and would give you the goods in return that should aid you in this trial, in the trials ahead. So that's where we get the gear. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Namiji has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. Their little curtsies are funny. So cute. I love the Tito's. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there is anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Nice. Good boys. Nice. We did it. Sweet. Whoa. Wow, dragon. That's so cool. So cute. Look at him. Sweet. So now we have the next part. We did the first part. Cool. So we'll save this for next Thursday. Oh, okay. Rod's at Han then too. Okay, cool. Oh, Gomez. Thank you. Thank you, Latios. Cute. Let's summon him right now. Get this Gomez out of here. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Nice. He's big. Awesome. Well, this was fun. This was so fun. I'm glad we all got to actually meet up and do some raiding tonight. And it was very cool that we had Mr. McLean join us in chat. My gosh, that was a crazy jump. I appreciate you guys so much. I had a lot of fun. We'll be continuing this raid next Thursday. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and yeah, that's all the fun stuff. There's links in the description for other things. Make sure you join the Discord if you'd like to come up and hang out with us when we're not on stream. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who's this? Is that Latios? Look at your outfit. That's so cute. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the Discord.